Pathways to Wholeness podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and I thank you for joining us for this next episode of meditative teaching. Please note that these meditations were recorded in a tropical environment with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds in the background. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Okay, let's just settle in, relax, maybe take a few breaths and just listen to the music before the teaching starts. Although we speak of our spiritual awakening as a journey, it is important to remember that we are actually not going to go somewhere where we have never been. That we are going to see the truth was right here and real all the time. There is no destination. It is a change of perception. That change is an energetic shift. It has to do with energy. It has nothing to do with thoughts and thinking. And that is why it feels like we go somewhere, because we feel a change in energy. It is important that we remember that it is an energetic shift we are practicing. Our energy has been used to control, contract, to deny and suppress. It has been used to oppose or control or restrict the spontaneous, creative flow of our authentic selves. And in the end, what we are really opposed to is love. We are afraid of is love. We are afraid the authentic flow of loving creative power that is our authentic selves. We hold tightly against it. We contract to restrict it. We say no. We claim to be a victim, that our resistance is beyond our ability to release. Instead of accepting that our resistance is our choice, we say, I can't. We claim we are a victim. When we say, I won't, we begin to see the truth. There is nothing stopping us from knowing the complete peace, joy, and love that is our birthright, that is the essential truth of who we are, other than our own choice to resist it. We have to admit that we prefer control. We are completely afraid to give up control. Somewhere in our mind is the idea that there are terrible consequences of letting go of control. Control can be subtle and it can be pronounced. When we have extreme tension, there is nothing subtle about that. But we make many decisions based on subtle control. How we look, how we appear, how we present, what we allow to be seen, what we hide. Control is exhibited in many ways. If we don't acknowledge and accept this fact, and if we don't review it, come to terms with it constantly, then we cannot possibly know the truth. We cannot have control and truth at the same time. Not that the truth doesn't continue to be true, it's just we won't see it. We will see separation and duality and pain and suffering and struggle. We are energy. We are energetic systems. We have been conditioned and trained to use our energy against ourselves. That is the definition of control. To use our energy, our free will, our ability to choose against our authentic selves. We have become the oppressor. But this is not the cause for further judgment or criticism of ourselves, more hatred and self-loathing. It's simply an acknowledgement of a lifetime of conditioning that we have chosen to confront and undo. It is simply becoming conscious, becoming aware, waking up. There is no sin, there is no failure, there is no judgment. is only our commitment to ourselves, whether it be a commitment to control or a commitment to wake up. And so, as we can see that energy is the key, we are going to transform and shift our energy from using it against ourselves to allowing it to be free. We need a process to make that shift. That process, as always, is becoming present. The process is the letting go any idea that there is something wrong, something bad, that there is something that needs to be fixed, something has to be done. The only thing that has to be done is to become present. And that is not a doing, it is an undoing. It's a releasing of the holding and the gripping. It is an end to the using our energy to control. It is a relaxing, letting go, an opening, becoming available, becoming receptive, becoming accepting and allowing. These are not intellectual ideas. They are energetic shifts. We can feel the difference between resisting and allowing. It's an energetic shift. You can feel the difference between holding and letting go. If we grip our fist tightly and then let it go, that is an energetic shift. It's the same energetic shift to release the contraction, dissociation, to let go of the grip. We can't force that. We have to allow it. We have to make the decision that yes, we are willing to let go, to become present, to block and resist nothing, but to sit in the moment just as it is, complete acceptance and allowing. For the most part, we're not comfortable with yes. The yes that is the true surrendering of our own will to that greater will of the infinite self within us. For most of us, for most of our lives, yes was just a kind of no. We would say yes to something we didn't want, but we would keep ourselves disconnected from what we were saying yes to. So it was really just a no. No is what we are most comfortable with, even if we have never said no in our lives and just said yes. There's always been a no and a yes. Now, we're asking ourselves to say yes fully. Yes to the Spirit within us. Yes to the truth. Yes to the energetic transformation of letting go. In the process of this transformation is the simple decision to devote ourselves to becoming as present as possible to what is right now. Not any kind of intellectual process. It is an energetic experience. Feeling this moment, feeling what is, feeling ourselves, feeling energy, accepting whatever is real at this moment, whatever is active at this moment, accepting it completely, making no judgments, allowing ourselves to be at peace with whatever is right now. We can do that. It can be done. We can decide. We will fight no longer. I have no need to oppose what is. But that is a choice we must make or remake. Of course, we will experience resistance and fear. We can be at peace with that. We can decide to stay present no matter what arises. Remember, it is all about energy. It's not about thoughts. It's not an intellectual exercise. It is the turning of our awareness to the experience of the flow of this moment. Being conscious of what we are doing with our energy. Are we letting it be? Or are we controlling? We must remember, as we face our resistance and our fear, and as we sit in the energy of this moment, that in the end, we will see that everything was perfect and is perfect. That our resistance and our fear, our disconnection are not important. That life was continuingly in perfection, despite our opposition. And that despite all the ways we hated ourselves and judged ourselves, we were always an expression of beauty and light. Nothing can change that. It is absolute. It is truth. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you'd like more information on these meditations and teachings, visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Surrender. These are guided meditations designed to support you in letting go of whatever tensions or false ideas you might be holding about how things really are, and reaching a state of peace and surrender. That's Pathways to Surrender. Look for the next episode soon. We're uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.